Welcome to part 1 of the 4th episode in our AI-assisted web development guide for beginners, in which we are going to refine and modernize Jensen F's portfolio website. This episode is the heart of this guide. Go through it properly to learn how to use and manage AI resources efficiently. What we're improving today, we're going through all these sections one by one and make improvements. First is navbar. Here is our website. Let's check the navbar. It looks mostly okay, but there are no smooth hover animations. Let's check the scroll behavior. Looks okay. Let's check the responsive mode. Open context menu and select Inspect. Use the responsive mode toggle to activate responsive mode. Let's reduce the height. The mobile version also needs smooth animation. Let's close the responsive mode and go to our Claude chat window. We'll continue in the same chat and add our prompt. Add smooth animations on hover for nav links and button. The hamburger menu should slide in smoothly from the right. Here, for the navbar, we left the animation details open and let AI decide what works best for the navbar links and button. But for responsive mode, we specified exactly how we wanted the animation to work. So, the first option is great when you don't have a specific idea of what you need and want AI to do the magic for you. The second option is better when you already have exact requirements for the feature you want to add. Send it, and let it work. You can see that it shows the steps it is performing, including the number of additions and subtractions it is making in the code. Let it complete the changes. It might take a while. Okay, the changes are complete now. Let's check them briefly. Animations have been added to the navigation links. The button hover effect is now smooth. The hamburger menu now has a fade and slide effect. These are the files we need to update. Before we copy them, there is one thing to remember. We need to make periodic backups of our project files, at least after each stable working version or before copying changes from a new session. This is important because sometimes you might start working on a feature, but it doesn't work out as expected, and the AI ends up messing up the code. In that case, you may need to start over and provide the AI with the initial code again, either in the same chat or in a new one, so it can go back and rework the changes from scratch. Let's create a backup folder. In this folder, we'll copy these files. First, we'll create a version-specific folder inside the backup folder, which represents version 1. In some cases, we might need to keep multiple backups. For example, if you're going to offer multiple versions of a script, each with a different set of features, you'll need to create a separate backup for each version. Now let's copy these files and paste them into the backup 1 folder. Now we'll update these files with the new code Claude gave us. Copy the code for each file one by one and paste it into the corresponding file. Let's copy the script code first and paste it in the script.js file. We need to replace the entire contents of each file. We're doing this one by one here for the sake of learning and simplicity, especially since we don't have too many files. But if you're working with a larger number of files, you can download them all at once and replace the existing files in one go. All the files have been updated and saved. Let's check the changes live by using the Go Live option in the bottom right corner of the Versus Code interface. Here it is. Let's check the updates we asked for. The hover animations look good. So, letting AI decide which features to select isn't such a bad idea after all. Let's check the mobile version. The mobile version looks good too. The animations are working as well. It has adjusted the navigation layout vertically in the center. You can also ask for a top-aligned layout in the chat. Now let's move on to the hero section. Overall, it looks okay. The content is fine. You can change it later if you want. You can see that Claude applied button animations to this section during the previous update. The only thing we need here is the slideshow, which isn't working yet. Right now, we only have one static image. Let's check where it's coming from. You can see that it's coming from placehold.co, which is a free service for generating placeholder images. You can replace it with a real image later. Now let's go back to Claude and write our prompt. In the hero section below nav bar, convert the image section into a nice smooth animated slideshow. Add 3 slides for now. Send it, and wait for the results. Okay, the update is complete now. Let's check it. Slides look okay. 4.5 seconds advanced is too much. Dots should have been on top, I think. Accessibility looks okay too. You can see here that it used placeholder images again, suggesting us additional features like previous next arrows. But let's leave them for now. We'll now copy the code files again in our project one by one. In more advanced stages, we'll introduce other ways to do this. Copying complete. Let's check the live preview. Let's check the slides. It added navigation to the bottom, which looks okay. Oh, but we already had a placeholder on top here, which should have been used. Let's check the transition delay. It's too much. We'll reduce it. To fix the navigation dots, we need to give proper info to the AI. Using context menu, select Inspect. The HTML element here has the class hero frame which contains the frame dots. Let's go to AI and enter our prompt. Check the class again. We'll reduce this transition delay as we discussed. "1.5 seconds might be too less, but let's see." Send it, and wait for the results. Here are the results. I think it did the changes we asked for. Here, it is suggesting us a longer interval because of the crossfade effect. Leave it for now, and let's copy the files again. Copying done. Let's check the live preview. The navigation is on top now as we asked. Transition duration has been reduced too. Looks too fast though. 2.5 seconds might have been a good idea. As we are on a free plan and need to save message quota, we'll do it within the next prompt. Let's check the next section. Here is the skills section. Looks okay, but boring as there are no graphics. We also need to change these skills, as we don't offer all of them. Let's go to the Claude chat and add our prompt. Here we are asking to increase the advanced speed. We are also asking to replace the skills in the skills section to these skills. Also asking it to add related image to each skill in a proper sequence. Sequence is important for professionalism. Let's send it and wait for the results. Okay, the results are here. The skills have been updated. The sequence has been improved as well. The images now have hover effects too. Let's see what this is. Oh, it says the images are being loaded from a CDN and require an internet connection. That's okay. It's also asking whether we want to download and embed them as SVGs. Let's leave that for now and copy the new code into our project files. Copying is complete. Let's check the live preview. Aha! Here it is. It updated the skills, but the images don't look good. Probably it is our fault, as we mentioned the word logo in our prompt, so it added the images in logo style. In this case, we don't need these changes at all, so we'll go back to the chat. Scroll up to our previous prompt. Click the edit icon to modify it. This will replace the current results with the new ones, so our chat won't be filled with unnecessary visual clutter. We need to fix this by adding more details. For example, we'll ask for a full-width, block-style layout. That looks much better now. Click Save to send it again. Now let it work. See this now? It used the files from the previous update, even though we overwrote the prompt. It's updating the skills section now, which is exactly what we wanted in this prompt. Let's check it. The results look much better now. Let's copy the files again. Copying complete. Now let's check the live preview. Oops, the images are still small, even though it fixed the layout. We may ask AI to make the images bigger, but it might make them larger than we need. Then we'll have to ask it to reduce the size, which might again make them smaller than we want. Since we have a free plan on Claude, it's better to figure out these issues ourselves when the AI fails to produce what we want after a couple of attempts, and then propose a fix, rather than wasting our chat credits asking AI to guess what's wrong and repeatedly apply fixes. Let's find out what's causing the problem. The image itself is large enough. Oh, the issue is this fixed height defined in the style.css file. Removing the height altogether doesn't look good either. Let's change it to 200 pixels. The changes we make in this console are temporary, but they are very useful for development and testing. They let us experiment and see the results without having to edit and save files repeatedly. That looks much better now. You can set it to a different value as well, such as 150 pixels. Let's check it. Looks good. Now, we'll tell AI exactly what we need, so we can avoid playing the larger and smaller game and wasting both our time and chat credits. Also, we'll do this in our next prompt for the next section, which is the projects section. These links don't work because this is a one-page website. Overall, it looks good, but there's too much white space. We need to reduce this spacing by at least 50%. Also need to make these images open in a lightbox when clicked. You can make these links work by linking them to their external demos or live websites, or remove them altogether. Let's go to the chat and enter our prompt. Here we are asking to set the minimum height of the skill images to 150 pixels. Here we are asking to reduce the top and bottom padding around the project images by 50%. Here we are asking for a lightbox pop-up with forward and backward arrows for navigation that opens the images in the lightbox. Send it and wait for the results. Oops, here we go. We've hit the 5-hour message limit on Claude's free plan. It's asking us to upgrade to a paid plan or wait 5 hours before we can send more prompts. So I guess this was all for the first part of this episode. See you in the next part after 5 hours. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tutorial videos.